I love it so much. What hello people of the internet, my name is Kevin and welcome back to another video. Okay guys, so for today's video I am doing such a fun challenge that I just decided I was going to do because we're all kind of in the same situation as of right now and I don't really want to talk about it, but you guys know what I'm talking about. So I hope you're all staying safe, everyone is doing well, and I don't want to talk about it too much because I am trying my best just to keep away from it all, and because my anxiety is just too much right now with it all, so I'm just trying not to focus too much on it. But anyways, today, as you've seen by the title and the thumbnail, I am going to do a challenge for myself that is probably not that challenging to some of you, so I apologize if this is boring because it's not maybe a challenge for some of you, but I am going to try read a book in one sitting. Now, this is a challenge for me because I've only ever done this with Love, Simon, which of course is my favorite book of all time. Like, I literally love Simon. Like, it's one of my favorite books. And also I've only done it with graphic novels, which of course they're just very easy to read and very quick to read. Like, they only take about 2 hours or so depending on how thick the graphic novel is. So those I have done in one sitting. Like, love that for me, but I want to challenge myself, you know, push myself a little bit further. And so I'm going to read a brand new book that I've never read before, and I feel like that's going to be a challenge for me because if it was a reread, I think I could read it in one sitting, but the fact that it's a brand new book that I've just never read before and a whole new story, reading it in one sitting is going to be a challenge for me, and I'm excited to take it on. So without further ado, let's talk about the book I am going to be reading. So, I am going to be reading Only Mostly Devastated by Sophie Gonzalez. And this is a book that recently came out in March that I am just so excited to read. It's one of my most anticipated books for the year. The reason being, we are going to talk about Love, Simon again because, my favorite book of all time. If you have not read Simon vs. the Homo Sapiens Agenda by Becky Albertalli, just do it. It's one of my it's literally my favorite book of all time and I love it so much and I just highly recommend it. And anyways, the reason that's coming into this is because this book specifically says perfect for fans of Simon vs. the Homo Sapiens Agenda. I'm a fan of Simon vs. the Homo Sapiens Agenda. And also this book is supposed to be like an LGBT taking on Grease. My inner theater kid that I never actually was is thriving. Something you might know about me is I absolutely love musicals. Like, I literally love them so much, and Grease is one of my favorite musicals ever. Me and my sister always used to rewatch this like constantly. She was way more obsessed with it than I was. Like, literally Sarah would watch it every single night before she went to bed. I was never that far, but I did always rewatch it with her like during the day and stuff because we both were just obsessed with Grease. But it isn't my favorite musical of all time. My favorite musical of all time is Hairspray because You Can't Stop the Beat. Such a bop. But I also think if I ever get to see Dear Evan Hansen live, that's going to become my favorite musical. But for now, it's Hairspray. And anyways, that's besides the point. I'm getting off track. This is meant to be an LGBT version of Grease, and I will just read the back to you so you can all get a gist of it and see if this is something that you think you would like for yourself. So it says, Ollie falls for Will over the holidays, but once summer ends, Will stops texting him back. Enrolled at a new school, Will's school, Ollie finds that the affectionate and comfortably queer guy he knew from summer isn't the same one attending Collinswood High. This version of Will is a class clown, a basketball jock, and well, a bit of a jerk. The last time Ollie gave Will his heart, Will handed it back to him, trampled and battered. Ollie would be a fool to trust him with it again, right? Question mark. I'm so excited to read this. I really hope this is going to be everything. I'm so excited. I really want it to be good. Like, I just need it to be good. And it is also quite short-ish. Like, I think it's very achievable that I could read this in one sitting. It is 278 pages. And I think the chapters look very short. Or maybe not. Okay, they're not. They're not that short. But yeah, I just think this is one I can definitely read in one sitting. And also, when it comes to reading in one sitting, I don't know the logistics. Like, am I allowed to get up to go to the bathroom? Am I allowed to get up and get myself a snack? Like, what are the rules? Like, technically, I'm going to get up then. I'm not in the same place reading it at the one time. Like, does that count? Like, am I allowed to go pee? That is my question. You know what? I'm gonna ask Chloe. Chloe needs to help me. Okay, I asked Chloe. I'm gonna wait for her response and I will report back as to what she says. But for now, I already have a glass of water on my bookshelf so that I have something to drink if I get thirsty. And I have my bed. That's where I'm going to be sitting to read this. Maybe Chloe will let me know that I am actually allowed to go to the bathroom, because I feel like Chloe, she just knows. Like, Chloe will know. So I'm trusting Chloe for everything right now. And also, this is going to be non-spoilerish. I'm not going to share any spoilers about the book, so you don't have to worry about being spoiled. But I will give updates and my thoughts on it, but I just won't say any specifics or give anything away about the plot. Time to start reading. Also, Reese is here. He's going to be with me throughout this whole reading experience. We love Reese. If anyone doesn't know, he's from A Court of Thorns and Roses, one of my other favorite books ever. And that's him on a pillow, and he's going to be sitting with me while I read my book. Okay, so I also have my little Eeyore blanket that I'm going to be wearing throughout this vlog. Like, ugh. I don't know if you guys can notice, but I love Winnie the Pooh. I don't know how long this is going to end up on me, because I feel like I'm going to get too warm and I'm already actually getting too hot. Am I going to say goodbye to Eeyore already? I think I am, because I'm a little bit warm already. Okay, Chloe replied. Chloe said, lol, of course. It's like reading it all at once with mini breaks like bathroom and snacks. Okay, so I'm allowed to go pee and I'm allowed to get snacks. Okay, so now I'm going to start my reading. It is currently 12:48 in the day and I shall start now. Okay, so I'm on chapter 3 now and I'm on page 26 and I'm already just kind of loving it because it's so like Grease, and I'm thriving because, as I've already said, I love Grease. And I basically just got, if you've seen Grease, like, or you know the musical, like, you'll obviously know the songs. So I'm just gonna like say every time what song I'm referring to, so you know what like maybe has just happened. So basically I'm at the like Summer Loving song that just happened, that whole moment, like when I loved it so much. But we haven't met the other character, Will, yet. We haven't met him yet. We've only met Ollie, who is Sandy in this, I believe. And I'm just so happy reading this already. Like, it's just giving me that cozy vibes, which I love. Obviously I need to read a bit more to connect more with the characters and stuff, but so far I'm already loving it. I know I'm not really that far in to make a proper judgment yet, but I'm just enjoying it because like it's giving me so much Grease, and I didn't think it would have that much Grease in it. I thought maybe it was just gonna be like roughly based on Grease as a retelling, but like I literally just got like the whole Summer Loving moment and I'm just thriving. Okay, so now I'm on page 48 and I just had to stop and do a little update because this is gonna obviously not be spoilerish, but they just referenced Tigger and Piglet from Winnie the Pooh. As if I wasn't enjoying this book enough, now they're talking about Winnie the Pooh. Another great thing just happened. The title of the book appeared in the story. I love when the title of a book comes up in the story. That just makes me so happy. And Only Mostly Devastated was just mentioned. That makes me so happy. Okay guys, so I just wanted to read out this quote that I just got to, and I really like it because I really like how this book is like handling like toxic masculinity in a way that like masculine guys just think if they hang around a gay person they're gonna like suddenly be gay and all that kind of stuff, because I hate all of that association that like is sadly out there in the world. Like, it's just a fact, like it is out there. There is some people that think like that. And so there is a quote that I just really like that the character said, and it's not a spoiler, so I think I can read it out to you. So what if they know I'm gay? Why exactly does that mean you can't be seen with me? Am I contagious? Because I guess that explains a lot. And I just really like that quote because especially the context in which this has been spoken about. It's talking about the character that's not out yet, and obviously I read that to the back to you, so that's not a spoiler. Just the way the main character, Ollie, is talking about this, and he's like, you can be friends with someone who's gay and you're not gay too. Like, just because you hang out with someone doesn't mean, oh my god, you're gay now too. I'm not really getting out what I'm trying to say, but I'm hoping you can understand what I mean. Like, I just like how that was said and done, and I know that's something I've dealt with before, where there's people who've said that. I've heard people say that kind of stuff. I haven't actually experienced it myself because I actually don't have many friends that are straight boys. A lot of my friends are girls, so I don't actually have that experience myself, but I have heard it. I've seen it everywhere, like, and it's just something that always really bothers me, and I just really appreciate that quote and I really liked it. So now I'm on page 79, 78 even, and I'm on chapter 9. And I'm really enjoying this. I don't know what I'm going to rate it so far. I think it's going to be a 4 stars because there are a couple of things I've had issues with in terms about some of the other characters and some of the things that have been said that I just think are a bit iffy. But other than that, I still am really enjoying it, and I'm not hugely connected to the main character. There are parts of him that I really do like he loves Frozen, which we all know I love Frozen, like Frozen 2, Into the Unknown. My island on Animal Crossing is called Atahalin, based on Frozen, so like, I just love the fact that he loves Frozen, like I connect to that part. But I think I need to read more before I fully love Ollie. Just some of the other things that some of the other characters are saying, I'm just a bit iffy about. But then I'm remembering that this is supposed to be like Grease. And like one of the characters I know is meant to be Rizzo, and she's being such a bitch in here. And I'm like, that seems like Rizzo. But yeah, I'm still just really loving it. It's very cheesy and it makes me feel good. This challenge is going well so far. I haven't moved from my bed yet. I've done laps around the bed, like I've sat in very different angles, and it's been a fun time. So I'm nailing this challenge of reading it in one sitting. I think I am definitely going to finish it because it's only... Where's my phone? I have lost my phone. Oh my god, where? Oh, I heard it fall. There it is. So it is currently 2:30, so I still have plenty of time. I'm definitely gonna finish this. Now, Ollie literally just said, hopelessly devoted. There's so many Grease puns in here as well. One of the characters was described as having so much gel that their hair looked like grease. And now this part, like, I was so hopelessly devoted. I'm like, oh my god, all of the Grease references. Okay, Lara is really pissing me off. Like, I love Rizzo in Grease. Like, I love her so much. Like, I always love the bitchy character. But Lara in this, she's not even like Gina George, like bitchiness nice. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you stand the bitchy character. No, I can't. No, I really can't. She just did a fat shaming joke and I'm pissed. Lara is pretty much the character I'm talking about. Like, the remarks she says, I don't like. That's why I don't think this can be a 5 stars, because the way she is saying things. Oh my god, there's another reference to Grease and I'm so happy. I don't want to say what it's about, what it's exactly said, because I'm nearly on page 100, so it could be a bit of a spoiler. But basically it just mentioned that a grand musical number was needed, and like, it's because this is supposed to be Grease. I'm living. Okay, guys, so I'm gonna do a little bit of an update now because I'm on page 149, so I'm literally like over halfway with it now. And so my main issues that I had earlier with Lara, I feel like everything has been explained and I understand everything so much more because there was a lot more depth to Lara than I expected. But still, like, the fat shaming and the girl on girl hate there wasn't something that I loved, so I don't think this book is going to end up being a 5 stars because that did bother me. But I just love all of the different topics that are being discussed in this book. Like, it's honestly so much deeper than I was expecting it to be. And also, this is, as I've said many times throughout this video, like, very similar to Grease, and it, like, so many aspects of it just remind me of Grease, and I can see all of the characters and who they play from Grease and stuff like that. But this also really stands on its own, and especially with how deep it's getting into with all of these different topics, because it's dealing with illness and cancer, it's dealing with homophobia, coming to terms with your sexual identity and coming out, and just so many different topics. Like, I literally can't explain how diverse this book is. Like, I am really shocked by it and I am just loving it so much. Like, there's just lots of different representation here. There is fat representation, there's obviously queer representation with male and male romances, and also just female romances, and then there's also characters from different cultures, and there's people of color characters, and I am just really loving the representation and everything in here. And as I've said, the topics that are being discussed, it's so much deeper than I was expecting, and I'm really, really enjoying it. The romance also is sort of toxic in a way, because one boy is publicly out and has been for years, and the other one is a closeted gay boy. And it can be in a way very toxic, but it's also something that I see a lot of in the gay community. And as someone who's had experience with that exact relationship, I just think it's being done really well. and I know it's definitely something that's in our gay community. Like, it's 100% there. I've seen it many times, and as I've said, I've had experience with it myself, so I know that that's just perfect representation to me, and I am just really, really loving it. And it is a bit toxic, like I said, but at the same time, it's just the reality of the gay community. I just wanted to give that update and give some more thoughts on it. And it is currently 4:30, so I have still a lot to go before I can finish this in my one sitting. Guys, I just finished it and I'm so happy. I have all of the feels right now. This book was so good. I loved it so much. I don't know what I want to give this. I think I'm going to give it a 4.5 stars, but lean more towards the 5. Like, I think I'll give it a 5 on Goodreads, but it's a 4.5 because of that fat shaming thing that I still am really not okay with. But as you read on, like, trust me, if that bothers you, like, it all comes together in the end and everything. Like, it all comes together so well, and I love this book so much. Romance, I just can't. The romance was everything. I ship it so much. Like, as I said, it was toxic and it had its complications and stuff, but that's just what it's like in the gay community, and I just relate to the romance. And it was just everything I needed right now, the distraction I needed, I am just so happy. That book was so good. And the way everything comes together in the end, it's just like Grease, and it's just like the whole... I love it so much. I'm so happy I read this. This was such a great day. I had such a great time reading that book. I just want to start it again right now. My heart, guys, just read it. Like, honestly, if you like Grease and like you're interested in this, just pick it up. So yeah, I'm gonna end this vlog here. It is currently 6:30. I'm hungry. I'm gonna have some dinner. Go read this book. It's so good. I shall see you all next time in my next video. And also, I accomplished my challenge of reading a book in one sitting. I feel so proud of myself. Like, we love that for me. I'm gonna see you all next time in my next video. So goodbye, guys.